can hear you.
ก็ได้ยินผมไหมครับ
ได้ยินครับอาจารย์ได้ยิน
โอเคครับ เริ่มใช่ไหมครับ
ครับผมนิมนต์เลยครับอาจารย์
ครับ
you can start
ใช้ภาษาอะไรท่าน
English อาจารย์
โอเค Respected to most venerable Mahasangha, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm very delighted to welcome you all to join pre-Vesak celebration 2023. First of all, I would like to thank Most Venerable Bin Singh and our Mahasangha from China, who join hand in hand to organize pre-Vesak this year. I, on behalf of our Most Venerable Professor Dr. Prapama Pandit and our Rector, Pratham Vachara Pandit, Director of Mahajula Longkorn Rajavidyalaya University. Now we are organizing Vesak celebration 2023. At the same time, we invite Mahasangha religious leader, political leader, and many participants around the world to come to join Vesak celebration in Thailand. Our theme this year, we try to remind human beings how can Buddhist wisdom recover global crisis, especially conflict and war, environmental crisis, and COVID-19 pandemics. Three things that occur at this moment. Because of this, there are too many people suffer and try to sort it out. As Buddhists, we try to think about this matter and try to find a way how can Buddhist wisdom respond to solve conflict, war, environmental crisis, and COVID-19. Especially, how can we apply Buddha teaching to practice in daily life? Many times, people around the world who conflict with each other. How can they find best alternative in order to live together peacefully? It's the reason why we talk about middle way. Middle way or Majjhima Patipata. It is the thing that we have to apply to let our party or conflicts to sort it out, to talk together peacefully. And another thing is, we are facing environmental crisis, climate change. We are facing flooding situation, earthquake, tsunami. It is related with environment at this moment. But the Buddha talk about original independent or paticca samuppada or itappacayata. Everything related with each other. If human being is not concerned, are not concerned anymore, especially about environmental. It is the thing we have to bring Buddha teaching to apply, to practice in daily life. So let's think how can we all would be able to apply Buddha teaching to practice in daily life. I would like to remind you all that it is the time for human being to apply Buddha teaching to practice in daily life, to recover environmental crisis, to manage conflict, especially inner conflict inside our mind. If we are able to manage inner conflict inside our mind, that would be able to bring many people to live together peacefully. Today, I would like to thank Most Venerable Pen Singh and all Mahasangha in China who join hand in hand with us and organize international conference together. I do hope that there are too many people around the world who have a chance to watch television will bring the thing that we talk together today to apply to daily life and help our world to live together peacefully. And thank you very much, Most Venerable and Mahasangha. May the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha bless you all with happy, true happiness forever. Thank you very much.
So on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thanks Most Venerable Professor Dr. Prakku Palat Panya Warawat Hansa Tamahaso, the Director of International Buddhist Studies College, for presiding over today's ceremony and giving the keynote address. And upon this time, next, I would like to invite, I'm not sure if Most Venerable, Venerable Ben Xing from Center of Mahayana Buddhist Studies from China to be the next one as our honorable guest to deliver the keynote speech, sir.
各位法师、居士、专家学者，
Can you turn over the screen?
-- 各位法师、居士、专家学者，各位朋友，大家好。在佛教啊，科学跟宗教之间啊，不仅不对立呀，而且相辅相成。科学讲究实证，佛教呢也强调实证。在中国的佛教史中啊，唐代高僧一行禅师便是非常著名的科学家。而今啊，这个世界啊， 可以说是科学的世界，世界的数字化、信息化、智能化，就像中国佛教华严中里面描述的那样，是摩尼宝珠，是因陀罗丸，互相照耀，互摄互入，重重无尽。我们的社会、自然、人，在这个因缘场中啊，不仅离不开科学，而且与科学的关系更加紧密了。佛教当然也不例外。那为了这个回应科学对佛教的现实影响啊，比丘本性，我近年来呀，一直在探索佛教跟科学的相辅相成之道，比如用传播新科技助力佛教的国际化传播，以教育的新科技助力佛教教育的教学，以管理新科技助力佛教寺院的管理。这些实践啊，不仅获得一定的经验，也取得了一定的效果。大家知道佛陀的教法讲究因缘，强调时空，也就是要与时间俱进，要与空间俱变。以今天的当下，科技的产物已经大量进入我们佛教的视野，影响着我们的生活、事业乃至修行。我以为科技只是工具而已，我们一定要善于利用，作为我们佛教文明健康传承的真善缘。当然，数字佛教与科技的互动，也是大乘佛教研究中心努力的内容之一。谢谢大家。
Shishia, thank you very much. Even though this is a recorded video from the Most Venerable Panching from the Center of Mahayana Buddhist Studies. At first, I only thought that it was in Chinese, but I forgot to see the subtitles. So I think no need for translation, right? So there's already the translation, and you can get all the messages that the Venerable Panching wants to deliver. You want to do translation? You want to translate? Okay, never mind. Okay, so thank you very much on behalf of the organizing committee for this pre-UN Day conference. I would like to respectfully thanks to Most Venerable Ben Xing from Center of Mahayana Buddhist Studies, China. And I think we have reached to this main session here right now. So this will, from next, it will be the panel discussions. So from now on, I would like to turn over this microphone to the moderator. So may I kindly respectfully invite Venerable Dr. Neminda from Myanmar, who is also a full-time lecturer here at International Buddhist Studies College. He's also expert in Abhidhamma and Tibet Pali studies as well. So please, Venerable. So he will be the moderator for the panel discussion session.
Thank you so much, Venerable, for your invite me to be here, moderator. So, good morning, the respected Sangaraja and Pramaha Pakupala Penyaparawa, the director of the IBSC, and also the Venerable Sing Chung Ming Sing, the Center of the Mahayana Buddhist Studies. Today is an auspicious day, and also we have an opportunity to listen in the Dhammat. The topic of the Buddhist wisdom, the coping with the digital globalization, that we had the memorization about the Buddhist birthday, that we know the Vesak celebration ceremonies in 29th May 2023 in the International Buddhist Study College and IBSC, Mahachulalongkorn, Raja Widyalaya University. So today we have a special panelist that totally we have 6 scholar and a presenter. They are the different background and they are different professional academic skill. The first scholar is the Benedict Assistant Professor Dr. Pramha Anand. He is the most venerable to be translation from Chinese to, the time to, the English. And also he have one of the lecturer in our college, in the International Buddhist Study College. So his topic is Buddhist translation and the change of the times. The last man, he got it about the award of the translation in Thailand. And then second one, the Benedict Dr. Si Wing. So he is one of the scholars from China. His topic is drama propagation and media convergence. And the third speaker is Benedict Pramaha Dr. Dontif Pariyati. He is one of the lecturer in our college, and the program of the peace study. His topic is the global digital peace, and also he is one of the scholar, the fate of the Pali and the Theravada Buddhist scriptures. And next one we have one of the speaker who are the lecturer in International Buddhist Study College. He's from Bhutan. His name is Venerable Dr. Ukem Kishan. His topic is the pristine happiness in contemporary world. That he also, skillful about the, modern science, and also he is one of the professional in the science and the psychology. And also, we have one of the scholar, Prop Vesak Jayadamo. Is one of our college. Is this evening he is leading off our ceremony. So his topic is exploring online Buddhist teachings and resources challenge Buddhist study in this digital era. And the last one, he is from China. His name is Mr. Xiaomi, is Mi Xiong. So this diversity development of the digital Buddhism. So these are all the 6, the speaker and the presenter and our panelists. So please allow me to start to invite the first speaker in our the panel discussion. So let me allow me to invite the first speaker and the most venerable associate professor, Dr. Pra Anando. So please.
各位法师、各位专家学者，以及各位贵宾，大家早上好。今天首先就很抱歉，因为我是被疫情感染，就没办法直接到现场给大家报告，所以只能在自己的宿舍房间用这个网上给大家分享我自己的这个主题。我的主题呢就是易经与时代的变迁。为什么要谈这个翻译的经典和时代的变迁的问题呢？因为我在过去很多年也是在做这个佛经的翻译，不管是做这个 中文翻译成泰文，或是把泰文翻译成中文也好，就是有发现一个问题，就是说不同的时代它会有对那种佛经的翻译的了解，还有就是说明的不太一样，所以不管是哪个时代，不管是在哪一个语言，如果佛教传入到不同的地方，都需要一些这个佛经的翻译，也有佛经的诠释。所以大家都知道嗯，在佛教当中，我们有几个语言就比较重要的，一个是巴利文，一个是梵文，一个是中文，另外一个是藏文，这是佛教最大三个语言。那么就从这个四种语言呢，就有包含了佛教在四个阶段，一个是原始佛教。部派佛教、大乘佛教，还有后期的大乘佛教，这些都是包含在这种四种的语言里面。那么，我们要谈到这个佛经翻译和不同的时代，它的变迁，对佛经还有它的那种翻译的方式也是不一样的。比方说，如果我们回到在佛陀古代的时候，在原始佛教，有时候我们就谈这个early Buddhism，在这个 early Buddhism 或是这个原始佛教呢，就在这个维那耶，在皮那耶巴利经典里面有一段，有一段有谈到，因为有一些比丘他们是把这个佛陀的教义，把它转成这个叫什么梵文，类似那种诵记来寄诵，像这样的方式佛陀就不允许了。所以在巴利经典，大家可以看到呢，从这个巴利经典，那毗可为不特，那毗可为不特或者能禅的说阿罗贝达旁有阿罗贝呀阿ปฏิทุกขตัสสะ而罗刹那弥毗可为萨迦呀尼罗底亚这一句话是非常重要，就是萨迦呀尼罗底亚พุทธวจนังปริยาบุนันติปริยาปุปริยาปุนิตันติปริยาปุนิตันติ就是说最主要就是这一个，一个是禅的熟，在古代的时候，我先把这个中文翻译出来啊。诸比丘，比丘不应该以这个寄诵或者是梵语来念佛语来记这个佛陀的教义啊。任何比丘念起都是冒犯这个图克达或是恶作。诸比丘，我允许用自己的语言来学习佛陀的话语。这一句话是非常重要的，为什么呢？一个是这个禅的熟，禅的熟指的是在巴利的阿特塔里面把这个禅的熟呢解释为这个梵文或是梵文。另外一个是萨嘎亚尼鲁迪亚，萨嘎亚这个意思就说这自己的语言到底是哪个语言？现在在过去，比方说在巴利经典里面的那个阿特塔里面，把这个萨嘎亚尼鲁迪亚这个是萨嘎亚就是自己的语言，自己的语言在阿特塔或是注解书里面把它解释为这个摩羯头文。但是现代的那些学者很多，他们就不太认同这种观点，认为，所谓这个萨嘎亚尼鲁迪亚应该是属于自己的语言。佛教传入不同的国家，传入不同的地方，应该可以用自己的语言来表达、来记录，或者甚至这个把佛教的义理，或是佛陀的话语，把它翻成自己的语言。所以现在就可以看到，当佛教传入不同的地方，我们都可以看到佛教就变成那里的本地化。比方说，佛教传入泰国就变成，呃，佛教的泰国话；佛教传入斯里兰卡就变成，佛教的斯里兰卡话。 或者是佛教传入中国就变成佛教的中国化等等这些地方，我们可以理解就是佛教不管传入到什么地方，都会和本地的人民的习俗文化，甚至到这个语言要融合在一起。所以呢，在这个语言方面，佛教的语言不能不翻译，所以翻译就变成一个很重要的一个工具。我举个例子啊，就是在过去中国有一个很伟大的一个翻译家叫鸠摩罗什或是古马尔奇瓦。在这个古马尔奇瓦或是鸠摩罗什，他是开始要把这个佛经把它翻译成中文的时候呢，大家在这个高僧传也可以看到呢，他这个有跟他的那个徒弟僧隆法师有提到，就是僧隆他对他的那个老师有记载说，他就说这个要把他认为这个天竺国术甚至中文就就说在这个古代的印度人的文明文化，还有这个习俗呢，和中国是不太一样的。不管是用语也好，或是中语这个使用各个方面的这个韵也好，都是非常不一样的。所以在这边大家都可以看到，他用一个用一个譬喻，就是说能把这个佛经把它把这个佛经的梵文呢，因为我们都知道这个马哈亚纳布利森或者是那个大乘佛教大部分最基本的思想就是从那个梵文把它翻译成中文嘛。所以在这个翻译的过程，他就提到，就把梵文呢翻译成这个中文，就比方说像那个舀一口饭，这个把这个饭放在自己的嘴里面，然后就摇一摇，然后就把它吐出来喂给别人。他说这个非常恶心的这种方式，所以他的这个譬喻是什么意思呢？就是说这个翻译这个过程呢，它是没办法把原始人的那些印度那种文化把它转成中文，所以这种的这个譬喻呢，也是可以理解的。不管佛教是传到泰国也好，或是其他国家也好，都是会有遇到同样的问题，因为这个语言的问题，还有这个文化背景等等的问题，是非常不一样的。所以佛教传入不同的国家、不同的语言的时候，就会有产生一个很难理解的一个问题，所以也不能不做这个翻译，只有通过这个翻译的方法呢，才能把佛教传入就是佛教各个地方各个国家。那么我们来看一下，为什么我要强调这个佛经翻译是要不断的翻译，不管是在古代或是现代，都需要这个翻译的工作。我们先看这不说现代好了，就看这个古代的时候，在中国古代的时候，它有一个比较大的那种翻译的三个时代，一个叫古译、旧译和新译。在佛典成立时，水野弘言呢也是有提到这一点，就说在他们这三个时代的翻译的工作呢是非常不一样的。第一个阶段就说在古译，就说这个古译是什么时候开始？大概也差不多是在公元69年开始，也差不多是在佛教刚传入中国那时候，是有这个色魔童的这法兰等等，还有包含后来的安世高这些人呢，翻译的佛经，比方说这样，42章经了，还有这个什么，呃，般手译经等等，这个是比较古意那种的翻译的方式，这个是它是把它归类为这个是第一个阶段的古意。再来第二个时代就是在旧译，这旧译有一个代表人物，那是 叫鸠摩罗什也差不多差不多300多年之后，从这个第一个古译开始，一直到鸠摩罗什，也差不多公元413年，差不多这一段时间的开始呢，就有这个对中国佛教的佛经翻译的影响比较深广，也就是有这个鸠摩罗什大师他的这个翻译的著作，所以这一段时间叫旧译，一直到在公元602年，差不多这段时间开始呢，就有另外一个翻译，叫这段时间叫新译，有这个玄奘大师来做代表。所以你看，在不同的时代不管是在古译、旧译或是新译，他们的翻译工作都有不一样的。比方说，在古代的时候，他是谈到那个比丘或是辟库辟库或是辟属的时候，他们的翻译是不一样的。比方说在古代的时候，古译就是有那个圣母同珠、法兰、安世高等等这些人物来代表的。在这个比丘他们的翻译和鸠摩罗什的时代，一直到这个玄奘或者是易经的时代呢，也不一样的。比方说这个叫什么除锦是吧？除锦还有辟谷避除，这个可以看到它这个翻译不一样，或是这个是辟谷，或是乌巴萨嘎，这个乌巴萨嘎也是一样，在古译的时候把它翻译成清信士又不塞还有这个近士男，你看这个翻译的非常不一样，就是在古代的时候，还有这个观世音菩萨也是一样，观世音菩萨在古译的时候把它翻成观世音，旧译把它翻成观世音，而是新译也差不多应该是在这个玄奘大师那时候开始把它翻译成这个观自在，或者是帕克瓦。帕克瓦这个名词的巴利文，或是梵文这个帕克瓦这个，或是帕克瓦这个是，在古译的时候把它翻成重右，就会把它翻成世尊这现在世尊也比较流行，一直流行到现在。还有那个新译就是婆鞋饭，婆鞋饭或是帕克瓦，或是这个斯蒂巴塔纳。有4种那种 s t i p a t a 那它也是翻译不一样的。古译把它翻译成了四义子，旧译把它翻成四念处，新译把它翻成四念住。还有其他的用词，比方说佛陀佛陀等于就是用这个佛陀的意思来表达，就是不同的时代佛教传入之后，在不同的时代，他们的翻译理解也是不一样。比方说，用这个泰文这个例子，另外一个例子来谈好了。比方说，在巴利经典有一句话叫 "Jedana"，"Jedana" 这个字呢，在也差不多100多年前 "Jedana" 这意思叫在泰文叫个 "Glang"，"Glang" Pixel Glang 做等等等等会犯哪些罪但是你看这个 Glang 在100多年前那个 J 的那的意思，如果以这个现在的泰文来理解这个 Glang 呢，这个 Glang 泰文现在的意思，他就把它翻成，也就相当说那个故意，比方说某某比丘故意要犯罪，故意要杀生，而且古代100多年前就把它翻成แกล้ง让สัตว์มีชีวิตให้ตาย，比方说在泰文，但是在现代就把它比丘故意，也就是这个 glang 在过去就变成一个叫什么？以现在泰国的那种理解，就把它理解为玩弄而已就是一个玩弄的那种意思。所以在古代100多年前，不要说这个1000多年前，像古代中国那种的翻译方式，甚至以现在的泰国对这个 Jedana 的理解也是100年前和现代的那种翻译的方式也非常不一样。而且在中国对不起，这个有很多 应该是这个红色已经插错了。主要我是要谈这个阿罗汉这个意思，也是现代一个中文的一个翻译的方式也是非常不一样的。比方说在元亨版，大家都知道这个汉译南传大藏经，虽然是有同样的这个巴利文 ADB 说不过啊，然后什么生不脱维查的那什么都是多罗个维多那多罗个是他们萨拉贴萨他贴我们的萨拉不脱不过啊，这个呢如果你看，比方说在律藏和这个中部里面，它的翻译也是不一样的。只是尊是阿罗汉，你看这个阿罗汉这个词呢，和也是同样的那个巴利原文，但是它是翻译出来，对它的理解的翻译也不一样，是把它翻译成应供，有些人是应供，但是上面的把它翻成阿罗汉。所以你看，大家看这个就是虽然以这个现代为例，这个对同样佛典的，比方说这个巴利的经典，也是同样的内容，但是把它翻译出来也不一样，也可能一个是这翻译者的理解，应该也有可能是对我来说了，我自己个人认为，可能也是受到一些影响，因为在大乘佛教，也没有把这个佛陀认为是阿罗汉，但是在南传经典就把他认为佛陀也是一位阿罗汉，所以他就把这个词阿罗汉这一词把它翻译为这个应供。大概是这样的一个理解，还有这个翻译。其实这个应供阿罗汉这个应供，它也是其中一个对阿罗汉的诠释有5种的解释。其中一个解释就是应供，也是没有全部把那种5种的把它翻译出来，只是把这个某一个意思把它翻译成这个应供。我觉得这个我的时间应该也差不多了，因为现在还有其他的专家学者要跟大家报告，我的报告就到这边，感谢大家，谢谢。Okay, Vanilla, can you hear me? Do you need to summarize in English? Hello?
For inconvenient about the internet connection. So we should be trying again in here. So Ajahn, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, Vanilla, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, Ajahn. So
Yes.
you can continue it. So Ajahn, please remind the times of you is you have only 50 minutes for the presentation, and then we have the 5 minutes for the Q&A.
Okay, please, thank you.
Thank you, Ajahn.
如果哪位有一些问题要提问，也可以提出来啊。好像没什么问题啊。Okay. Okay, no questions. Okay, in English is okay.
Ajahn, are you finished, right?
Yes, I'm already finished
Okay,
my
so
presentation.
I would like to ask the audience. So the Venerable Ajahn Brahma at Anano here presentation about the Buddhist translation at the chance of the time. So if you have any question, and then you can ask to the Venerable. It is about the Vinaya Pitaka's, the big on the Vinaya Pitaka to translation Sakaya Nirodha. That's to use the language about the Buddha teachings for the around the world, not only the Pali but also the Sanskrit and the others that you can understand it about the language and around the world. So if you have anything that you want to know, you can ask to the Venerable. So anyone? So let me ask the last time. If you have anyone the question, you can ask to them. So I think so. There is no one the questioners to ask you, Ajahn. So thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank
It's
you very
very
much.
interesting the translation about the Buddha text.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ajahn. So, and the next speaker, I would like to invite the Venerable Dr. Xing Wang. Says a Cham Yuan. So his topic is a Dharma propagation and media conversions. So let me allow us to invite the most Venerable Dr. Xing Wang. So please come.
Good morning, and venerables and friends. And first, please allow me to pay respect to most venerable Prabhupada and the most venerable Dhammavajrapandi and the most venerable Benxing, the center of Mahayana Buddhist studies. Okay. And also the director of the IBLC, Ajahn Hansa. And I'm so appreciate and our friend and our staffs and from IBLC and MCU and done a great job for this activity, especially Ajahn. Yeah, they done a great job. Yeah. And I myself, Zihui, on behalf of Venerable Benxing, the director of Center of Mahayana Buddhist Studies, and because he is unable to come to join this activity, and he have another meeting in China. Apologize for that. Today, we are talking about we are pre-celebration for the United Nation Days of the Vesak. Yeah, it's great for us. We have the chance to meet each other because since the past 3 years, we cannot meet each other. This activity bring us together to celebration together for the Vesak Day. And I myself is not the expert for the technology or for the digital technology, but I believe that we are the expert for propagation of the Buddhism, every one of us. So we are this is our duty to do this job. So this today my topic is Dharma propagation and the media convergence. As we know, for the propagation of Buddhism in the digital era, actually is not a newer topic anymore. It's old topic. It's old. Yeah, we are talking about this topic, this issue since from the Web 1.0 generation and until the second web generation. For the first web generation is mean the website that provides a lot of the information for the user, for the users, for the people. And the second generation of the web is social media. It's like a WeChat, like the Facebook, right? We can chat, share the information to the people, to friends. So now we are entering the third web generation. Yeah, like today we are talking about to take advantages from the technologies to promoting Buddhism is no more how to. It's no more about the Facebook, the Line, right? We are talking about the metaverse, like we just showed it, how we apply these tools to promote Buddhism, to promote Buddhism. So I just have 2 points to share with everybody. So the first is how we take the full advantage of the web technology from the third web generation. As we know, the web technologies already in our daily life. We use it for works. We use it for promoting of Buddhism. The video, the YouTube, we already done it, right? This is an old tradition already because the technology is developed very quickly. Just 5 years ago or 10 years ago, it's already being no more tools for us. So today we're talking about the metaverse, right? Especially the new one, the ChatGPT. It's a new one. Yeah. So how we use these tools to promote our Buddhism, our Buddhist education. This is we have to considering. And also the 5Gs, the VR, especially the VR. The picture show us where to can wear the VR glass, yeah, to study. And I remember last year we have the one experiment for the VR glass. We can wear it to practice meditation. We can create it, make the program. Like we have to, one technique is chanting the name of Amitabha to focus on it, to training our concentration. So we can create a program or make program like when you wear the VR glass and the Buddha is appear in front of you, right? And you can focus on it. This is a new technology for us to practice in our daily life. And also we can, maybe in the future, we can make the meta temple or meta classroom, or I think we already done that, meta the Vesak day, right? In the future, we not need to come this together. We just in our countries to join together with the Meta Vesak Day, right? We just wear the glass and then sitting in our temple in our country and to join together, right? This is a low cost because we spend a lot of money to invite the guests to come to join it in Bangkok, right? So I think in the future we may can do that. We may can do that. So this is the new technologies for us to use it, and also the Chat GPT. I think is very useful for us to writing the thesis dissertation in the future. But in my time is quite hard for us because we don't have this. We have to search in every website, searching from the database, YouTube, right, from Google. So it's very convenient. This many advantage for Buddhism is it depends on us how to use it, but it's also bring us the challenges from the new technologies. And there's very important issues is how we purify the environment from the web 3 generations. It's quite difficult for us because everyone have the idea concept you can share on the internet, but which one is right? This is important. The listener or the light Buddhists, when they listen your ideas, they may be being misunderstanding. This is very important. So we need the authorized organization to manage this kind of technology. This first point, and second, we have to training our operator, training our users. I think for us, everyone use the line, right? The mini programs online or mini programs on the Facebook is quite easy for us because it's been a daily part of our life. It's already. But for the metaverse, for the 5G, for the Chat GPT, it's a new one. We have to know it in deeply, study it in deeply, and find its advantage for the Buddhism. We can use it as tools. And third is a negative affection of the technology on Buddhism. There's many negative affections. Like when we use it, no, we cannot live without the phone, right? How many days you can leave your phone? 3 days or 4 days, 5 days, right? It's attached on our life. We cannot live without the technologies. So I think the one technique for one wisdom for Buddha, he taught us you have to make a sitting meditation, concentrate on your breath, right? Anapana, because it's already with us. We cannot live without the breathing, right? Sometimes ask me, Ajahn, can we practice the meditation with the object concentration on the object of the music? I said you can. In the beginning practice, you can do it. But when you're familiar with the meditation, you have to focus on the breathing. Because if one day you don't have the music, right? how can you practice the meditation? The same thing is like the technology for us. So this is the challenge for us to consider it as a tools of the technologies. So, but I think we can overcome all the issues in the future as we are overcome the many issues when we faced in past 2 decades. As I remember, the first term of MOU of the Center of Mahayana Buddhist Studies, that between MCU and the Fujukaians, the two parties to join together, make efforts to enhance the use of technology and the internet to promote Buddhism from both Mahayana and Theravada Buddhism. This is our duty, and we will study and we will research it. And also we have the Net Dragon company and to guide us, right, to use the tools as the video showed it. They're doing a great job for the metaverse of the celebrating the day of Vesak. Yeah, we already saw it. So I hope we will take we will study more about the new technologies, and we will solve all the problems. So this is my presentation. I hope I can. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Venerable Dr. Zingwan. So, it's explaining about the Dhamma propagation and promoting and preservation about the Buddha teachings in the near futures to be developed about the Buddha teachings by using about the metaverse and also to make the new platform that's Buddhist education in the around the world to promoting and preservation and like propagation. So now the time is for the Q&A. So if you have any question, please let me know too. So anyone, any question for this venerable? No? Okay, thank you so much. There's no other question. So the third speaker, so let me allow to invite the third speaker, Venerable Paramaha Dongtep. He is one of the lecturer of our college, the Peace Study Program. So please, the time is you, Venerable.
Respected to Mahathera, Thera, Dhamma friend on the IMI room, IBSC, MCU, and Dhamma friends around the world. Now, we organize, right, pre-international celebration of Vesak Day at the MCU, IBSC. So, for me, for my presentation, we talk about digital peace, right? Global digital peace. When we look at it in the future, maybe we have to face the venerable already mentioned about the chat GPT or many things. We used to use when we spread our Buddha teaching, right, around the world in the globalization, we use StreamYard, YouTube, Zoom, Facebook, TikTok, something like that. But and when we express the Buddha teaching, we have to prepare and we have to awareness of the right thing or the useful thing or the true thing, we used to spread out the digital era. So for my, to say, okay. Yeah. For my presentation today, we'll talk about the global digital peace. In your opinion, what kind of the global or digital peace? Sunday digital, right? Sunday digital. For my presentation today is talk about the Sunday digital. Maybe the new words like Sunday digital. We just know like a Sunday Bhavana or something like that. But when we talk about the Sunday digital or the global digital piece, we have to, when we listen to the news, listen to the information, right, from each digital era or from the any platform around the world, we have to have awareness and observe that's a true or useful or that's a peaceful information to bring all beings around the world to live together in peace, in peacefully, something like that. Yeah. For this, for me, I will talk about this. Okay, the first one is Sunday digital. For my definition, right? Sunday is the one, right? S was is the certified for all beings. When we express our the teaching, we have to how to certify for the all beings around the world. Everyone can heard, can know, and have a certify, right? When we spread our the Dhamma teaching, right? The second word is the A is the awareness from the creative digital, like Mahayana Center, the create and build, organize the digital right platform. When the Vesak Day, when we look at and enter the website, they already mentioned, right? We have awareness from the creative digital. Thus, was is the end, right? Network with all sectors around the world, right? Environmental, physical, mental, and especially, right? Our mind and our the body, right? The first was is the trouble in every area. It means like a galiko, like in Bali, we call galiko. We can use the Buddha teaching, we can practice everywhere, every time, something like that. Okay. And the last word is the I, right? Santi is the I, right? Imagine new change or new innovation. We can have new information, new knowledge for around the world. Okay, and that's when we look at the digital era, digital piece. We have to focus on the positive digital footprint, right? The first one is a profile, right? Use the nickname and profile, the picture, and it doesn't show, right? Your face, something like that. But now we have to show, right, our face to like a real profile to connect each other, right? To spread, we can like mesh each other in the real era, something like that. And the second one is a positive. We used to make sure online information about you is a positive or not a negative, something like that. The third one, permission. Right? We have to permission to know each other. When we spread our Buddha teaching, our information in the digital era. And the third one is the privacy. Sometimes we have the privacy. If you don't have privacy, something you can get some problem with ours in the digital era, right? And the protects, right? And the last one we have to protect ourselves and protect the fake news, the negative information, something like that. So before we use the digital platform, we have to think, right? Some scholar just suggestion from the web, like a think T is the true, right? It's true, right? It's the truth when we look at the information or the digital era, we have to spread our information connect with around the world. We have, is it true or not? It's not true. You choose not like a spread. It's true. It's the helpful. It's the inspiring. It's the nice. It's the kind. Something like that. It's the thing, right? THINT. T is the true. H is the helpful. I is the inspiration, right? N is nice, and K is the kind of the loving kindness, something like that. So for this, we look at about what the teaching, right? We have to follow the proverb, without the penalty and the hatred. Speak at the right time, and speak truthful words, speak gentle words, speak useful words, and speak with loving kindness, right? It's a fine kind of the proverb or the dry samavaja, right? Samavaja, the right speech. And when we spread, use the information around the world, the digital era, on the Facebook, on the YouTube, on the like a channel, many channel around the world, we have to look at how we can follow the Buddha teaching, right? It's not right. We choose not spread something like that. And for the Sunday digital, we have to consumption with the mindfulness and the yoniso manasikara. Sometimes when we heard from the information, we have to use the yoniso manasikara. We call inner peace, right? Oh, it's correct, it's true, it's helpful, it's right, or something like that. We have to use the yoniso manasikara, right? And when we would like to explore the something, we have to explore the creative expression and not the virus, right? The right of the other people. Sometimes we use the our information to bully other people, right? To how to say is to disrupt, right? To disrupt and to look down the other people, something like that. We can use that and the exercise, the align properly and do this sustainable, right? Sustainable. Sometimes when we use information, we have to use that. Is the information is sustainable or like a just time, something like that. So okay, for this, what is the way for the global digital peace? I have agenda 4, right? What is the global digital obstacle? How to resolve the global digital barrier, right? And how to propose the global digital peace and the summary. Okay. The first one, when we look at this, many information. Now we just got our fake news or something like that. Many things, right? To face our rights in the digital era. Okay, sometimes frustrated tracing act. Sometimes I think like our student, right? Especially IBS student, when you order right, something right on the Lazada or something, but when you get that, you get the wrong thing, right? Or not the qualification, something like that, right? Maybe you can I used to maybe you used to face this case, right? The first one. The second one is scamming personal information. Many people ask you, right? Oh, I would like to know your information and like a bank account, something like that, and hack our account. Many people, right? We hacked with the scamming and lost many, right? So many, and like, sometimes we have to protect us from this. And notification that claim to the provide benefits, something like that, like claiming, right? When many people like advertise information to pursue us to use the gambling. Okay, if you use this program and we go to inside this website, you can win the lottery, something like that. Yeah, we have to prepare and protect ourselves. And last one is the caption based on the relationship chain. For example, okay, you are my friend. Now I have some problem with money. I would like to borrow you, something like that. Sometimes they just show, how to say, it's the position and just show the daughter or the son and request your money. Right? Okay, please help me. Something like that. Right? You have to observation about this. Okay. Okay. Facebook. Okay. Something like that. Okay. For this, like a 4-way of the impure speech on the Buddha teaching, right? False speech, devising speech, abusive speech, idle, right? Shadow, something like that. We have to prevent and avoid about the false speech. Something when we express our Buddha teaching with the peaceful, with the on the digital era. Okay. Look at this. When we look at this, our IPSC and our MCU, right, use many platforms to spread our the Buddha teaching and protect the people. Assuming when we look at this, like our director, the mindful channelized, and they use the platform like a StreamYard. Now we use the StreamYard to spread our Dharma on the IPSC channel, right? And we organize like a Dhamma voice from the Mahachula Ashram, right? Every Saturday and Sunday. And we have the IBS channel, we have MCU TV, and like when we look at this, and another one is the Venerable from Mahayana, from China, already mentioned about the Chat GPT, right? Now it's a new platform, new application to help us. If we use in the negative way, right? If we use in the how to say negative way, can face and can make a problem for us, something like that. So when we look at this, we have many platforms and many to right face and to explore and to give the understanding about the Buddha teaching. When the society have a problem, we should the platform like us 1 year ago, right? The problem of the passion, hate, and confusion about the some soldier, right? Kill many people, right? We have something like that. And another one is that I would like to mention about sometimes, right? Especially monks and nuns use the Buddha teaching in the wrong way. Sometimes they invite Buddhist people or all people to worship, right? The worship, the private part of our body, right? Private part, something like that. And I think when we look at the new or information, we have to observe, we have to have an inner peace, yoniso manasikara, inner peace. We can know, or it's real, it's true, it's useful, something like that. So when we look at this, I just forget many fake news around the world to remind you. The first one, right? Fabricated contents, right? Fabricated content. The second one is manipulated content, right? The third one is the imposed content, right? Subtle and the pottery, and the four contact of the connection. The sixth is subtle and the pottery, bully, right? Bully people, something like that. Yeah, I mean, just if we know this, we can observe and we can prevent our inner peace to know the information, right? Inner peace for the protect, right? Peaceful. Sometimes we go into the peaceful and believe in the fake news, in the fake information, something like that. We have to protect. If we have inner peace, we can protect that. If we don't have inner peace, we can know everything, right? Okay. So for this, to resolve this problem, they have a little solution for the digital problem. The first one is build, right? Immunity for the people by campaigning and educate them, right? The first one. If you don't have the campaigning and educate them, they maybe develop in the wrong way. The second one is a build partnership with private sector, help stop or control the obstacle, right? Like we have digital police, something like that, right? To stop, to control, to observe, right? Something like that. So the first one is set up specific units to supervise, prevent, and deter, right? The last one is build international cooperation, right? To the combat transformation cyber, right? Cyber crime, many things, right? Some people trade the people, invite the people to join and kill. some people to like drop something like that. So we have to use the mindfulness, right? Mindfulness or yoniso manasikara, inner peace, right? Rational attention, systematic attention, right? Understand and realize everything about the body and the mind clearly. Yeah, we have just to inner peace. In my opinion, is inner peace. It means like yoniso manasikara, right? Like our program, our IBSC have morning meditation, right? Led by the Ajahn Pramaha Vesak and Ajahn Neminda as well, right? Yeah. To bring the people around the world. We use digital in the positive way to bring the people to have inner peace, to have like a calmness and the right meditation together and solve the problem together as well. Yeah. For this, we have the morning meditation every month. Every month. Yeah. The second one is how is the way to resolve the digital problem. We have to start initiate from ourselves, oneself, family, like your friend, neighborhoods, right? Village, community, society, country, world, and universe. We have to start from ourselves, right? Inner peace, right? If we don't have inner peace, we cannot resolve the problem. But when we use the digital era, we have to start from ourselves, right? When we look at about the Buddha teaching, we use the noble eightfold fruit, right, to resolve that problem. Like the director already mentioned about that, right? Okay. The first one is the right view. When we use the digital, right, we can create the accurate opinion. Right? I mean, using digital to foster compassion and understanding original and sentimentality, not lead to the superstition belief of for one benefits. Some people use the right view, not like just the right view, to look at other people for first of the benefit of for oneself. But we use the digital tool, right, to spread our Buddha teaching to benefits for all people around the world, right? The second one is we use the right intention, right? Think creative in the peaceful, in the digital, how to pursue, how to invite the people around the world to understand, right, our teaching. Right? The third one is the right speech. And normally we use the right speech in the digital era, something like that. Yeah, for this, I have just 20 minutes, right? And we give the other people to have a many time for this. So okay, I would like to move to another one. Is for this, we use the pavana and pavana, cultivating, training, and development, where the physical, moral, emotional, and interaction. So, okay, for the inner peace, if we have a inner development process like this, like a physical development, our body, right? It means like about the platform, every platform we use digital to spread our Buddha teaching, right? The second one for the social, moral development, we have to how to live together, how to have a behavior, right? The good behavior, creative behavior to other people. How to we share loving kindness to other people, right? And the third one is when we use the concern about the digital platform, we used to have the emotional development. Our emotion. How do we develop emotion to generous tasks, readiness to help the fellow human being, other people. The third one is how do we spread our Buddha teaching or our daily life in the digital era to develop our wisdom, to know, to have a capacity to propose to have manage the conflict and the will, especially in a conflict, right? In a conflict, especially even we cannot stop the conflict outside or in the world, but we have to stop in the conflicts in ourselves. Yes, for that. Okay. For this, how the digital peace can help the global, right? We would like to talk about the world peace or peace on earth. It's the concept on idea state of peace within, right? Start from the ourselves and the other people, right? For the global digital peace, mentioned about the lives precise true for the managed one life, our lives, human lives, and the natural environment, right? To live together in harmony, in peacefully. It also is true that has a benefits for the people around the world, allowing everyone to live in the sustainable peace, lasting peace. Okay. Yeah. Moreover, in conclusion, like global digital peace, understanding digital problem in order to avoid the misunderstanding, right? And be aware of the digital scam, just being to solve digital problem through the way of the Buddha teaching. I use the novel at purpose, right? We need to correct understanding and apply digital media completely in line with the principle of the light speed, right? To establish inner and outer peace, to emphasize right, on the physical, mental, social, and interaction development in order to have skill to live with the other security, peacefully and sustainably. Okay, so when we look at this, we have how to live together, how to consumption, right? Digital platform with the peaceful mind, something like that. So for this, I have for the peacemaker or something who would like to get the inner peace and create outer peace, have to change, like challenge to change ourselves first, and that's not just like a human right to violate other people's rights and not spread the harmful digital to other and not just use the media to harass other people as well. No, let's generate the right in the right way to make the global a better avenue in order to be changed and developed, right? Sustainably. So it's my presentation today. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, the Venerable Brahma Dodit. This topic about the global digital peace. He mentioned about the way to create the inner peace to the around the world. So the time is for the Q&As, but we have to save the time because of for the lunch. We are mostly at the Buddhist monks. So that's why I would like to invite the next speaker. So Venerable Dr. Uken Tishum. So please, Venerable, the time is for your state. And his topic is the precedent happiness in the contemporary world. So please.
Actually, I have prepared my PPT also, but it seems it doesn't work here. Okay, respected Mahasangha, and good morning to everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about happiness in kind of digital era. So actually, when it comes to happiness, I think it's really important for all of us. So the study shows, one of the psychological study shows that the happiness, people with the happiness and people without the happiness, if compared to these two, the people with the happiness is more like to tend to live longer than that of the without happiness. So that's why the happiness, undoubtedly the one of the crucial kind of survival sort of truth in our tool in our life. So in order to gain the happiness, I sort of summarize sort of four elements, which are the loving kindness, passion, contaminant, and then the mindfulness, of course, mindfulness meditation, which is very important. And so these are the kind of elements that we can keep in our mind, and to sort of how can I say, to be a happy person in the world. So there is this saying that if you wanted to be the happiness is all, happiness is up to us. If you want to be happy, you can make it, regarding less of your financial status, regarding less of your name and fame, and so on. So the happiness doesn't really depend on the external object, material objects. Okay, so this is something that we can produce within ourselves. So therefore, in order to achieve one's happiness, so you yourself is the key element here, basically. So therefore, I would like to recommend you guys to be mindful on who you are, what you're doing. Okay, so it's really important that believing in ourselves and creating our own world, right? So then, in order to achieve your own world, just you have to be mindful on the path that is leading you to your destination. Okay, so for the sake of time, I would like to end my presentation here. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Benedict Dr. Ukenticians, for your presentation and your topics about the happiness in the contemporary world. So the time is for the Q&A. If you have any question, please. No? Okay. So I would like to invite, the next speaker, the Benedict Prat Vesak Jayadamo. So please comes to the stage of your speech, Benedict.
Okay. Good morning, Mahasangha, most venerable, and our colleagues. Also Vice Director Ajahn Sakchai, and friend from overseas in the online and also on site here, which is also from China, Venerable Yi Hui. I always call you Chang Yuan as a passport. And yeah, everyone know that because overseas student here in Mahajula, we always using name as the passport. So same at me. My passport name and my name, this is my passport name. So sometimes people don't know by my real names. People just call me Ajanta. So time is very limited. So let me begin with my topic, explore Buddhist teaching and resolve challenge Buddhist study in this digital era. So many of friends and have been present the technology and application and software, even the metaverse, and also another one coming up. Student quite very happy for that, using the chat GPT, typing and then submit work to lecture. Sometimes when we read your paper, we can see that, oh, your English is so good. So my abstract with this rapid advancements of technology, online Buddhist teaching and resource have become increasingly prevalent. This digitalization crisis presents both opportunity and challenges for field of Buddhist studies. By analyzing advantages and limitations of online platforms, this article investigates how Buddhist scholar and practitioner can effectively navigate the digital landscape and maintaining the authenticity and depth of Buddhist practice, Buddhist teaching. Through a critical examination, the impact of digitalization. This article seeks to shed light on the transformative potential of online Buddhist resources in shaping the future of Buddhist study. So, digital globalization and its impact. Digital revolution have had transformative effects on various aspects of human life, including us monks and religious practitioners, also us here, students. As a Buddhist study program, we've been taught in here for many years. Venerable Yi Hui, he was, I think he was before me 1 year. He was senior than me. So, and later on, now we have students more than 8 batches already. So, and so continue with the challenges in Buddhist study in digital era. So, digital revolution had profoundly transformed the landscape of Buddhist teaching and resources, making them increasingly accessible to global audience. The study delved into 3 aspects: resources. So the first one, increasing availability Buddhist teaching and resource online. The second one is accessibility and reach of digital platform for spreading Buddhist knowledge. And the third, the democratization of information along the challenges of quality control. So from the picture here, this is just an example. There are millions of platforms. Nowadays, we can get our knowledge from online. So this one, you can access to the encyclopedia online. So you don't need to carry on 90 books anymore. And the second one, Routledge is one of the platform for online article or journal that I also published in this journal, and I also using the journal for searching for topic, whether I would like to do a research. For example, in my paper, I used 3 papers from this journal for my reference. And Princeton also provide dictionary of Buddhism, so students can learn and interpret from Bali or the term of Dhamma to be more applicable to the daily use and the study. Because sometimes we study Bali, not everyone got the Bali 9. For myself, I'm become a monk when I was like 28. So I only very rarely study Dhamma, the Bali. But I learned how to translate by learning Bali in Roman text to English. So which is different from the Thai Bali. So dictionary was help a lot on how we interpret the term of Dhamma. Access to insight, Tipitaka, Bali Canon. Not 100% finished, but very useful. And another one, just very new, from Ajahn Brahmali. He also joined us on Vesak conference. Ajahn Brahmali. He's the founder of Sutta.net. The language much more clear and very new language. The Bali Lake Society, still sometime 100 years ago, the language is quite old. Buddha.net, there are tons of books in there. And also here, This is the MCU one. There are more than 500,000 books, ebooks for you to explore. You can search Buddhist e-library in MCU website, and then you can just get access by for free for students. And here, the digital transformation of Buddhist study. So nowadays we've been using the Google Meet, Zoom, and also the Headspace app is very useful nowadays for those who learning how to teach the Dhamma, and you can investigate from the app that how they teach and how you want to teach to other. As the Buddhist scholar, we can learn from the app too. Podcast and also Google. So the top 5 meditation app is also another digital transformation for Buddhist study. So Calm is another one related for mindfulness and meditation teaching app. So it's very skillful and very easy for the beginner. Online platform have revolutionized that accessibility and rich Buddhist resource, creating a new avenue for learning, connecting and engaging with the tradition. This article examines 3 key advantage and opportunity offered by online Buddhist study resource. First, global dissemination of teachings. The second, interactive and participatory learning experience through online communities like Facebook, like WeChat or whatever. Access to the diverse interpretation and perspective of Buddhism. Like I said, the dictionary is very helpful, and encyclopedia also very helpful on the term of interpretation. The role of digital resources in Buddhist study. So there are 3 key challenges faced by online Buddhist resources. So what is the opposite of positive thing that we found from online resources? The first is ensuring accuracy and authenticity of teaching. Sometimes it's not very 100%. You cannot be sure. Sometimes we didn't learn from the real Pali Canon or Pali itself. Sometimes there are many scholars translate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from 2,000 years ago Buddha word, and nowadays and the term of interpretation it might be very vary, and sometimes it's not authenticity. So you have to be careful when you study Dhamma as well. So, and the second, the risk of superficial understanding and commodification of Buddhism. So nowadays, as we seen, there's many Buddhist teachers around the world, and some teacher very famous, and some teacher also, especially Buddhist monk. We just got the new last month. One monk very famous. He have a lot of money, and then he get caught because of you can follow up the news. So, and the third, maintaining the depth and transformative potential of traditional practices. So it's very difficult to maintaining the depth and the transformative of teaching, but we will see that how digital resources in Buddhist study can be adapt to this normal digital era. So impact of the Buddhist online Buddhist teaching on tradition practices. So there are three key that I have found. So critical engagement with online resources. And the second is cultivating balance between online and offline practices. Sometimes it's not balanced because the teacher teaching student through online, the connection with teacher is not very strong. So the words of Kalyana Mitta between teacher and student sometimes is not very connected. And the third is fostering collaboration between traditional Buddhist institute and digital platform. So nowadays we have many collaboration. Sometimes we don't need to fly to many countries to join meeting in order to work together, collaboration. Sometimes we also using the Zoom for meeting. We using the Google Meet or any kind of platform we have in our hand. So that's a good thing. Conclusion: the digitalization crisis presents both opportunity and challenges for Buddhist study. The availabilities of online Buddhist teaching resources had potential to spread the wisdom of Buddhism on a global scale. However, it is crucial for scholar and practitioner to critically engage with digital platform to ensure the authenticity and depth of the tradition by navigating the digital landscape and discernment. Wisdom Buddhist study can effectively adapt to digital era while preserving the core and value of transformative potential of Buddhist tradition, embracing the possibility offered by online resources while remaining rooted in the wisdom of Puttha Panya. Puttha Panya means Buddhist wisdom, can shape the future of Buddhist study in digitalized world. This is a reference. We have a full paper for you after finish the conference. You can have the ebook for download. You can have my full paper. So I try my best to make it very short and brief. So Q&A.
Okay, thank you so much, Venerable Proud Virasa Jayadama. He explaining about the Buddhist teachings that by using about the online and resources challenge to the digital world, how to use and the way to easy the Buddhist teachings and learning from the online resources and also online application. So the time is for the Q&A. So I would like to know if you have any question, please let me know. Anyone? Okay, all right.
Wish me loud and clear so no one doubt anything. Thank
So-
you very much.
Yeah. No. She have a question.
Okay.
She have a question. So
So IBSC, how IBSC will deal with ChatGPT? Will it be banned?
you understand?
Again, please, the question. I can't hear very clearly. I heard only ChatGPT.
How IBSC will deal with ChatGPT? Will ChatGPT be banned from the school?
For my opinion, I also hold the position of editor of the JIABU. Every paper we have to be read, not just one single scholar, maybe a few or several. And sometimes still nowadays, the GPT is not 100% accurate. You have to be careful when you're using ChatGPT. When I read paper of student, I can mark for you, oh, this is wrong. ChatGPT just copy something from internet and put for you. Sometimes you read, it's, oh, very good, it makes sense. But when you compare to the Bali Canon, wow, this is not right. Something a little bit different. So my opinion about GPT is I'm okay with the chat GPT, but students have to careful when you're using it. And another thing is integrity of yourself. If you want to learn to write paper and present paper by yourself, and you have to learn how to write. And when you come to the stage, you will be more 100% confidence. You will have to have your own sattha. When you come here, then you, I know everything, so I control everything. So ChatGPT, you're using it, a lot of text. You come to the state, you can't carry on with that. So thank you for the question.
Okay, thank you so much for your kindness. So anyone? Any question? No one? Okay, thank you so much, Venerable Pravidasaf Jayadamot, for your presentation. So today we have the discussion panel that the sixth speaker in the presenter. So this is the last one for our panel discussion. So let me allow us to invite Mr. Mi Sean. So the state of youth, the Mr.
尊敬的汉善法师，还有阿江大法师，尊敬的各位法师，大家吉祥。接下来我讲的主题是数字佛教多元化的发展。
Honorable Venerable Hansa, Venerable Ajanda, and all venerables and guest greetings. The theme of my upcoming speech is the diversified development of digital Buddhism.
随着数字化、网络化、智能化的深入发展，我们从农业经济、工业经济，已经快速来到了一个数字经济时代。以云计算、大数据、移动互联网、人工智能为代表的新一代的信息技术突飞猛进的发展，社会、文化、经济、商业、教育、科技各行各业产生了越来越深的融合。 我们的观念和认知已经发生了很大的一个变化，也拓展和提升了。佛教也面临了这样一个数字时代的一个大变局。
With the deepening development of digitalization, networking, and intelligence, we have quickly moved from agricultural and industrial economies to the digital economy era. The new generation of information technology represented by cloud computing, big data, mobile internet, and artificial intelligence has made rapid progress. The integration between various industries and the digital industry has become increasingly profound, including society, cultural, economy, business, education, and technology. Our concept and the cognition are constantly being improved and expanded. And the Buddhism is also facing the major changes of the digital age.
这几年，我与网龙的团队一直在数字佛教的领域探索与实践，包括佛教的教育、佛学院。这个是在这个佛学院的智慧教室和沉浸式的教室。佛光山。
佛光山 Mountain. Yeah. This is an immersive classroom.
这个我也请负责这个项目的谢伟同学来介绍一下这个我们为福建省宗教这个普法云课堂的
Also
APP 平
invite
台。
the person in charge of this project. It's an app we
就在那边讲好。
It's a platform we designed for the Fujian Province Religion Affairs Bureau.
我们这个普法云课堂的话，就是专门帮福建省整个民中厅做的。
This is a Dharma learning like platform we made for the government, Fujian Province.
那这个平台呢，主要是这个整个五大宗教的学习考测评的一个平台。
This is basically for the learning of religion knowledge and also legislation, but for all different religions. Yeah.
那所有的包括说佛教的法师，或者说基督教的这些牧师， 他们都要到我们的这个平台上面学习相关的一些法律法规，中国的法律法规。然后呢，我们会提供给到他一定的一些课程，然后也会有一个考试，然后考试之后呢，他就会获得相应的一个证书。
And also we provide different courses for the those masters but also for priests from different religions. And we also provide certificate after they completing the courses.
其实这个就是可以方便这些我们的相关的管理部门能够更好的进行一个统一的管理。
This is for like a standard management from the government side. Yeah.
好，接下来呢，也是我们这个孔皎洁同学在负责的一个项目哈。孔总，你来介绍一下好了。
This is a project that I was in charge of, and we provide we call it standing LCD machine, and we provide it for different temples and for visitors coming to the temples. They can just watch every information from the LCD machine, and especially the temple news and what's going on in this temple, what kind of activities they can book from the machine, and then also they can make donations directly. Yeah.
好，这个是我们为佛光山做的这个云端的系列，就是最近的这个浴佛节，我们采用了 H5 的方式。
This is a customized like online activity we made for Foganshan Mountain, and this is for Buddha bathing, online Buddha bathing. It's very cute and attracted to a younger generation.
它已经有120个国家700万人次进行了一个这个体验。
And more than like 120 countries and more than 7 million people participate this event.
我们在研究的是，我们佛教也有很多的节庆，那这个节庆它用什么方式在线上可以让更多人去了解？
We have a lot of different like Buddhist activities, so we are studying about like how we can make it like digitalized and promote it online to more younger people.
好，我们来看一下这个，已经在放了。好，没关系。可以放吗？哎，这个可以吗？这也不行。Sorry。哎，
不行，
这个是我们帮忙佛光山3座山去这个整个的3D 搭建出来那这个部分也是团队这次也有来，是我们龙兴同学他的这个组就是专门去建立这个3D 的这个模型出来。
Today also we have our technology team here by Mr. Lu, and he created like a virtual world for the Foganshan Mountain and bring it to the interactive social board so that people can interact with this.
它的技术是通过手机或者是 iPad 进行扫脸，扫脸以后可以进入到这个佛光山里面去，然后里面有每一个殿堂每一个法师都会跟你进行一些对答。
So the way of interaction is that for those visitors, they can scan their face from iPad, and we will create a digital virtual human being avatar for this person, and he will directly go into this virtual world and explore different sites, like going on a sightseeing of these temples, and they will got a lot of knowledge about this temple.
这个目前已经是在美国、加拿大、马来西亚，包括印尼大陆都已经有很多的这个佛光山的 道场，就是分别院都已经部署了这个设备
So
跟
the
这个体
temples
验。
in like America, Australia, and European of the Foguanshan Mountain has all installed this technology.
好，这个是通过这个 VR 的眼镜，它的有一个骑着马，然后去这个来这个打这个贪真吃慢疑，大家来进行比赛。
This is a VR game, like for people to experience. They can ride on the machine, like horse riding machine, and they can get rid of and do like Buddhist practice.
这个已经是在4年前，已经在佛光山这个道场里面已经部署了。
Like 4 years ago, it has been installed in the Foguanshan Mountain.
好，这个是在去年我们开发了这个佛光元宇宙。
Last year, we developed this Foguanshan Mountain metaverse.
它里面有佛光的虚拟人，有佛光他要去的朝圣的这个教室场景。
We have virtual avatar for different visitors. They can customize their own image, and also they can explore virtually in Foguanshan Mountain.
好，这个也是我们谢伟同学负责的，也是在5年前我们已经开发了这个佛教界第一台 AR 智能音响。
This is developed by our company also, and the responsible person is Mr. Xie. And it was developed like 5 years ago. We cooperate with Master Hui Lu and develop a customized like AI speaker.
好，我们请谢伟同学来。
So we will do a demo now to present to everyone.
只收到 WiFi 信息，正在努力联网。
He's connecting to the internet.
你跟他说，其实他是通过这种
联网成功，施主有什么需要，尽管吩咐我吧。
我们可以跟他有对话。
We can actually talk to this speaker.
慧律法师，播放心经。
继续播放《三智心》。
慧律法师，
爱。
什么是明心见性？
引本心现，自信如人，饮水冷暖自知。多看见性的相关讲座。
这个我们这里面的所有的这里面的问 Q&A， 就是我们从慧律法师他历年来的问跟答里面去整理出来这一部分的一些语要。所以现在我们问他什么是明心见性，那他其实回答的是慧律法师对明心见性的他的一个说法，这是第一点。第二点，
等一下吧，
我能明白你说的话。
So this version actually all the answers. So all the answers actually was from Master Hui Lu, and we have a library for him. Like so, every questions and answers is the Master Hui Lu's version. Yeah.
那第二点的话，就是我们这里面收录了慧律法师近40年来以来他的讲经说法的所有的内容。
So we collect all like 40 years of speeches, presentations, and all the audio materials from Master Hui Lu.
那以往的方式，我们可能去听慧律法师讲经说法的话，都是通过这个视频机啊，或者通过手机的一个方式。那现在我直接就可以跟他用对话的一个方式，就能够听到他讲经说法的内容。
So for his believers in the past time, they can watch videos from the mobile phone, but for some people, they can directly talk to the speaker, yeah, and learn.
我可以做一个演示哈。慧律法师，慧律法师，播放文书讲堂清规。
继续播放文书讲堂清规。
不可回头。
这里面就是慧律法师讲的。
And this is his speeches.
那除了这些功能的话，比如说我们要问他时间，我们要定闹钟，我们要做中文跟英文的翻译。 那这里面都可以实现。
We also can check time and ask for the weather and also
你就放一个
set
王菲的
the
《金刚经》心经。
也可以。慧律法师播放《金刚经》。
we ask him to broadcast the Diamond Sutra.
这个就是慧律法师他到场的《金刚经》。
OK， 好，这个我们还帮他去建立一个 APP，
我没有听清，请再说一遍吧。
帮他去建立一个终身学习，围绕这个慧律法师的终身学习修持的一个 APP。
For systematic learning system that will also customize an app for the Master Huilü. So users can log in the app and they can actually level up when they learn each courses.
那除了这个，他在这个平台里面，他的内容还会放到 TikTok， 包括在微信，包括今日头条，然后在这个上面呢，我们会建立起一个社群。
So all the materials in the app, they can also be broadcasted on the new media channels, TikTok, Facebook, etc.
这个是台湾的灵鹫山教团，它的整个四期教育都在这个 APP 上面。
So this is a Linjiushan Mountain, and we have developed an app, like learning app for them.
它也开发了一个平安禅，一个禅修，它是会员制的，有1分禅，有6分禅，有9分禅。
So this is for meditation. Yeah, we have a systematic like courses for the meditation, and it was like based on members. You have to become a member to learn this.
下面一个也是我们孔总负责的，是在这个一个法师的一个故乡，它是一个村落里面，在这个村落里面，我们怎么去建立一个它的有寺庙，有这个智慧，有教室，然后还有一个它的一个全息影像，可以它进行交付的。
This is a holographic projection we made for a master in China. Yeah, and it was installed in a village where he was born and for memorized. And actually, we bring everything about him and make people feel like he is alive and they can talk to people directly.
这个是我们帮忙这个寺院里面，寺院有很多的这个空间。那在这个空间里面呢，我们成立一个书屋。这个书屋呢，它可以是喝咖啡、喝茶，然后也可以看书。
And in China, there are a lot of temples. They have a lot of like spaces. They are not being effectively used, and we propose that we can have a digital like library. They can stay over there and drink some coffee, but also they can download ebooks and learn e-materials online.
对，这个产品设计也是我们后面的这个龙兴同学。
And also the person in charge of this project is on site as well.
好，我们在3月拜会了这个梵志长老，然后我们就开始在尝试这次联合国为赛节这个元宇宙。
So on March, after we visit the most vulnerable, so we start building this UN Vesak Day metaverse.
要感谢阿江大法师这个
Also
全力的
appreciate
协助
Venerable
支持。
Ajanda's efforts and work on this.
这个也是我们在这个国际佛学院跟这个联合国为赛节，我们有个新的一个尝试。
This is a very new like attempt from both IBSC and also NetDragon. Yeah.
我们也希望说，大家法师、学生大家一起进来，可以去尝试，在这个里面我们可以进行交流、上课、学习。
We warmly welcome everyone to log in, to download this app, and you can enter this metaverse to experience, to learn, and to chat with each other. Yeah.
好，另外我们很重要一块，包括这个佛图网的，还有就是我们在这个各大新的媒体平台包括 FB 的、Line 的，这个 TikTok 上面，我们都会去进行一些推广。
And also, we have brought with the photo Buddha, and we have our other new media channel like Facebook, TikTok, and we will promote it on these channels as well.
好，我觉得这次的这个感谢哈，有这样子一个论坛，那么我觉得这是一个非常有前瞻性跟一个建设性的。
Thank you all for inviting me to attend this forum, and I think it's very positive and very significant.
我是有一些建议，我们现在也是一直在投入跟思考的部分。
And I have some suggestions that I've been working on recent years.
有5点，第一点是这个建立一个佛教的一个多语种的一个资源库。
Firstly, to establish a multilingual, like a Buddhist resource library collaboratively.
第二，我们建立各个大学，包括中国的、缅甸的这个就是尼泊尔了，我们都有一个佛教大学的这个一个课程的一个学习平台。
Establishing a like a teaching material like sharing platform for major Buddhist colleges.
那我们的佛学院里面呢，去可以开设互联网的这个应用和技术的课程。
We can offer like like new media operation and technological like courses.
我们已经累积的为中国的这个佛学院跟寺庙有108个课时。
We have like over 108 hours of this kind of courses available.
第四呢，我们在探讨的是2.0到3.0的这个数字时代，在这个虚拟里面的人的这个社会关系。
We also explore about the social relationship for people in the internet, like 2.0 to like Web 2.0 to 3.0 era.
最后，我们在探讨就是在数字时代的这个信仰的这个价值，包括数字的慈善和数字的公益。
Also explore more about the value of faith in the digital age, and also the digital charity and the public welfare.
最后，感谢 MCO 国际佛学院举办这次活动，感谢这个汉善，感谢阿加达，感谢大家的法师这个精彩的演讲，谢谢大家。
Thank you. Finally, I would like to appreciate MCU and IBSC for organizing this event. Express my gratitude to Venerable Hansan and Venerable Ajanda for their support and assistance to our work. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Michon, to speak about the topic. So now we would like to save the time, so this is the time for the so to offer about the certificate about our program. So please, Benedict.
Okay, thank you very much to all the panelists and also Venerable Dr. Neminda for being a wonderful moderator today. And thanks all the wonderful presentations, especially the last one, including the metaverse, especially in the Buddhist context. So without further ado, right now, I would like to invite Dr. Sakchai Sakabusha, the Vice Director of International Buddhist Studies College, IBSC, to be on behalf of the Director to present all the certificates to our presenters for today. So let's clear the stage first. And it's already 11:30 here, so we shouldn't waste much more time for Theravada monks here. Yeah, you can please get... Please change the screen. So Dr. Sakchai Sakabucha is on behalf of the Most Venerable Professor Dr. Paramahansa, the Director of IBSC, who has been busy lately since the Vesak program. Okay. Okay, the first person that I would like to invite to receive the certificate, Venerable Dr. Zi Hui Shang Yuan, please be on the stage. Okay, please give him a big round of applause. for the first presentation. Okay, take a picture. And okay, thank you very much, Venerable Chi Huing. Next, I would like to invite Venerable Dr. Pramahad Duwangtip Pariyatitari. Please give him a big round of applause. Okay, the second presenter from the IBSE faculty member. And the third, I would like to invite Venerable Dr. Yugen Sharing, also the faculty member from IBSE as well. So please give him a big round of applause. For monks, you can also say Sadhu. And next, Venerable Prajan Virasak Chayathammo Ajanta will be the fourth, fourth person to receive it. Ajahn Virasak, okay, please give him a big round of Sadhu. Sadhu. Right? For monks, right? For monks. And we have from the Chinese side, Mr. Mi Xiong. Mi Xiong. And for our moderator, I would like to invite Venerable Dr. Neminda to receive the certificate as well. Okay. So as he has done his duty as moderator today, Sadhu to our Venerable Ajahn Nemida for moderator, and also all the panelists for presenting such wonderful papers for today. Thank you very much, everyone. And we'll have a group photo together, okay, before we leave for the lunch. Okay, so for the panelists and for the moderator, we have lunch prepared over the opposite side, okay? Okay, please, we'll take a group photo together. And for the ebook for these proceedings will be provided later, okay? There are some minor editing preparation going on, so Ajanta will provide the proceeding books later after the conference. So please stay tuned. Okay, done. Thank you very much, Sadhu, everyone. Okay. Everyone, please have a group picture together as a memory for today's pre-UN Day conference. Okay, please, you can stand here. Sir? Yeah, from all the Chinese group, you can stand on the stage. Okay. This is a pre-UN conference day memory photo. Okay, so if you want to download the proceedings, you can download later. Okay, Ajanta will provide the link to download. Okay, please, can you shape up in you? Can you be in front a little bit? Yeah, sure. Excuse me, you can turn like that. You. Yeah, please make a U shape, like. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for having a group picture together. Okay, so if you want to watch later, you can also go back and watch live on the IBSE page. Okay, so yeah. If you want to get all the details, please go back and watch IBAC page. And thank you very much, everyone. So it's time for lunch. Okay. And see you again next time.
Already finished according to Ajahn Amna's suggestion. Getting one for you. Just only for the first one. It's according to he just leave about to okay, okay. Maybe here to Vesak. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk during the lunch.
Okay.
I also have my name for as well. No, I work in the Buddhist field.
John.
We're a technology company. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
老师来了。
Huh? What? Why? What?
He asked me to attend, so I thought,
Yeah, don't worry.
good.
It's a
No, that is
small
good.
seminar.
That is good. Actually, I'm also thinking to use on digital.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm looking for someone who can write the games for the young people. Because
They are getting on it.
it.
You can go there for the lunch. Go with them.
I think they also order lunch for me.
Really?
Yes. I need to go back.
Okay. Sure. By the way,
We have a